Welcome into Sports Extra, everybody. I'm Marcus Greaves. We got a powerhouse squad here today. I'm joined with Gabe Burns and Reeves Jackson. Fellas, first of all, thank you for joining. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. Braves need to get that offense. It needs to wake up a little bit, but
definitely.
Otherwise we're good.
That's fair.
Starting to see some Falcons football back in action too. So always good to see that.
Gabe, sometimes. I was gonna say, Gabe hit it on the head first. I mean, the Braves. Interesting season so far. I mean, best team in baseball. We should say that first, which is good. They've been able to get the job done without Ronald Acuna Jr. because he has been hurt. He missed a little bit of time, but they still went 8-5 with him out. I mean, Gabe, I want to know, how big is it since that the Braves can still win without Ronald out there?
Well, it is big. I mean, they've won without a lot of guys. Actually, I mean, you wouldn't really think about it like how injured they've been, considering how they performed, and especially the pitching staff. I mean, the pitching staff is leading baseball in ERA, and during the spring, all we could talk about was how we were worried about their rotation, and, are they going to be a guy short in the bullpen? No, they've come through there. Right now, I mean, since Drake Baldwin has come out, the offense has sputtered a little bit, but, this group has they've kind of proven that they'll figure it out, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that in time they'll kind of sort themselves out.
And it's good that they get, like we said, that they can still win and still sort things out even if their best player is out. Another guy that is out, which is tough, like you already mentioned, is Drake Baldwin. And Reeves, I mean, he's been fantastic, and you and I talk about it all the time. He is a absolute baller, leads all catchers in the majors with 13 home runs. He's going to miss some time. How much do you think that's really going to affect this right now? They are the best team in baseball still, though.
I guess when you think about losing Baldwin, it's a good thing that Ronald Acuna came back at a time when Drake Baldwin got hurt. But what a brutal blow for the Braves at catcher right now. Definitely. I mean, you DFA a guy like Jonah Heim, not doing much with the Athletics right now, but as soon as you DFA him, a few days later you lose Sean Murphy, and now he's out multiple weeks. And then shortly after that, you lose a guy like Drake Baldwin, who is one of the best hitters in all of baseball, not just on the Braves alone. And so now you kind of have to scramble at catcher, which is what they've done. They go out and get a veteran in Sandy Leon, and then a guy who's been in the Braves organization for a number of years off and on in Chadwick Trump. But look what he did on Friday night against the Nationals. Comes through with a big walk-off single. And Gabe, we talked about this a few weeks ago on the show after the Braves' first week of the season. Dom Smith hit the walk-off grand slam against the Royals. And when the Braves were good outside of last year, that's when it felt like a bunch of different guys were coming through. That's what Chadwick Trump did. So good to see that.
Yeah, and that's really what it has been with this team is that, listen, and Walt Weiss said it, is that this team always finds ways to win regardless who it is. It could be one person one night, a different person another night, but that's important. One guy who has really stepped up lately has been Michael Harris. I mean, and Walt Weiss had nothing but great things to say about him the other day when he hit, 2 home runs in a game. I mean, Gabe, kind of say, what have you seen from him that has been so impressive?
Well, this has been really big for him obviously it's been big for the team, but he's a notoriously slow starter. And we know, and he's talked about it, and we have spent multiple seasons here, especially last year, obviously, just a dreadful first half, talking about he needs to start seasons better. So it has been awesome to see him be productive, to see him just find consistent success. And he's a game changer. When he's healthy, you're going to find guys in that clubhouse who will tell you he's the best athlete on the team. His ceiling, when he's rolling, he hasn't been an all-star, but he's an all-star, level talent when he's rolling. So they're gonna need it again. Like the offense right now, Matt Olson hit he kind of got us into a slump right when Drake Baldwin gets hurt, and now you're gonna need certain guys to step. They're gonna need Michael Harris to continue doing what he's doing.
And Reeves, what do you think it's been with Michael Harris that maybe has been so impressive? Has it been the fact that he's been hitting more consistent? Is it the fact of you can kind of just plug him in wherever and he's going to find a way to get the job done or make an impact? What do you think it's been with Michael that's made him so impressive?
He's honestly tearing fastballs apart right now, man. I mean, his walk rate has improved a little bit. Obviously hasn't improved a lot. He's never been a guy that's been taking many free passes. But, the last 2 years, his OPS plus also has been under league average. Right now, it's top 50 in all of baseball for all hitters. So a lot of power gap to gap for Michael Harris, which is big. And just getting on base, coming through. He's on pace to break single-season home runs for the Braves right now. He's already at 11, his career high in a season is 20. So obviously had that big series in Miami, the 2-homer game. And so hopefully, like Gabe said, can continue being a big piece with Drake Baldwin out, as some of the guys have gotten a little slower, like Matt Olson and Ozzie Albies has been struggling the last few weeks as well. So hopefully Mike's bat can stay on.
And even though those guys have struggled, guys like Mike Yastrzemski, Mauricio Dubon, like they've stepped up. I mean, what What do we think has changed with those guys? Hey, we'll start with you. Like, has anything changed, or is it just like sometimes you just got to get out of a slump, you find your groove, and you're off to the races?
Yeah, obviously Yaz was a better player than he had shown. There's a reason that the Braves signed him to the contract that they did. So, I mean, if you ask the team, I'm sure they'd tell you they always thought it was just a matter of time for him to get going. Dubon has been honestly one of the best acquisitions that I can remember.
For Nick Allen,
for this team. And this team has made a lot of shrewd additions over the last handful of years. The way he's fit the clubhouse, the way he's performed, the optionality that he gives Walt Weiss, everything. He's just been pretty much perfect as far as what you would have hoped that you could get out of this type of player. And he's in a contract year. I think it would behoove the Braves to make sure that they can keep him a little longer.
Yeah, and he's been super impressive. And again, sometimes it's just what you need. You just need guys to step up at the right time. The Braves pitching, another thing, not to switch too much, but the Braves pitching has stepped up. And has it been a bit of a surprise to anybody? I know there's a lot of injuries coming into the season, but Reeves, we'll start with you. Have you been a little bit surprised to see what the production we've gotten from them has been?
Very surprised. That was one of the big concerns, especially in spring training. You lose. You already had A.J. Smith-Shawver on the shelf, and you lose guys like Kirsten Waldrop and Spencer Schwellenbach. But how about Bryce Elder? I mean, he's been fantastic. One of the best pitchers in all of baseball. And I think the good thing about Bryce Elder is his expected stats are pretty good too. It's not like he's very lucky right now like he has been in the past. He's added a cutter into his repertoire, and that's been huge. He's attacking hitters more with his fastball, and he worked in the offseason with Greg Maddux. And I think one of the big things for Bryce Elder is not only what he's been able to do, but his mentality on the mound as well. Seems like he's going after hitters more, attacking, getting ahead early in the count, and his fastball is still sitting 92 to 94, so it's not like he's overpowering guys. So him, Martin Perez has been a very nice addition who's pitched well again today, even though they lost. So a lot of guys stepping up. Hopefully the Braves can either make some additions or obviously get those guys back they lost in spring training.